And I'm on. I'm good. All right, so hate to disappoint. How did the last one go? How did the last one go? I did what? I did what by what?
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some
I
water
did
to
what by
contend with
what?
ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field.
I'm just okay. I just wasn't because I wasn't certain.
On tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants
Yeah,
taking
cause see, I
on the
wasn't certain.
Philadelphia Eagles.
You know. Nah, you home.
Lurching closer
You
to
the
the
home
midway
team.
point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Oh yeah, we good. We good. We over here, you know, just keeping you in prayer and in mind, you know what I mean, as you try to run the ball up the middle and get nothing, right? So, you know, I'm just thinking about my brother right now.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Thinking about my brother right now. You know, it's my caring concern. My caring concern.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football.
You thought you had something out there in the flat.
He was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time.
Okay.
If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's caught, Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Good play.
Devontae Smith with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon.
So now that we got that out the way.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Now that we got that out of the way, we can get back to our regularly scheduled program. Exactly. Exactly. You see what I'm talking about? Getting right back to our regularly scheduled programming. Right? Now that that's out of the way. don't kick the ball out. You know.
In his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this
Okay,
one
now
off.
let's say don't do nothing crazy.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Oh, that's how you feel. That's how we feel. Huh. Okay then. I said, jealousy, I said, got the whole industry mad at me, I said.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Yep, see.
Right back to Tracy. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Dart to throw on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year, with the Giants winning that one. So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Why is the music playing in the back of it? I don't know what's happening right now. Oh.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's just weird. It's like the game is almost playing twice. It's like it's 2 audios going on. It's so weird. Yeah, it's like I'm listening to like the Madden theme song music in the background as the commentators is talking. It's like, wait a minute, huh? Yeah. Let me show you what it's not.
Dart. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Always got some breathing room. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
Good luck.
This is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
We still walking out of Philly eating W's. Just letting you know.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
In the hole.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They keep it with Barkley on first down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yeah.
Maybe that extra hut, you know, that extra emphasis on it, got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And
Get out of here,
got it.
bro.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
Number one, how did he not get the sack first and foremost? And then secondly, how did...
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
This is going to be all
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try?
Yeah, it's just executing better. That's all it is.
From the 33,
you gotta execute better.
2nd and 6.
He ain't doing nothing.
Throwing.
He ain't doing nothing but running his mouth. Oh.
And that is incomplete here. You look at this Eagle defense. Against the pass,
oh man, this dude about to cook you. This dude about to cook you. He already done cooked you. Like, I don't even understand what you act like you ain't got fricassee. You trying to act like he ain't fricassee you already. That's what's funny to me.
To throw now, Dart.
That's what's funny to me. Ah.
This one is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion
couple rhythm plays back in it.
And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. 13-0 is the score.
Couple rhythm plays. Let's get it.
EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Oh, you tripping.
To throw his dart.
Tripping.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And
Let's
they'll
work.
have it in the red zone before he
Let's
crosses
work.
over out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Help our friends in Philly to 2 and 6.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. In motion, the tight end. Throwing his dart. Buying time to his left. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are back within a score. The point after through
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
And it's now 13-7.
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Abdul Carter coming in to drop it.
Yeah, Abdul Carter making a homecoming.
Also brings up 4th.
You know, he from Philly. He making a homecoming right now. He said, I don't play for my home team, so at least I can represent when I'm at home.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And not his best effort there. As this
Wow,
one's
we
going
can
to be
kick a field goal
spotted
from
just
there. Thank you,
outside
brother.
of the 40-yard line.
We won't need to, but we could. We don't need to.
Here's Dart.
Get out of here.
Oh, and his early
Get out of
struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession here.
Hey, as long as the ball bounces both ways and the deflections come both ways, I'm cool with it.
This Philly offense set to go.
Cool with it as long as it bounces.
By the open date on their calendar next weekend, and Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it'll be
You're trying to go for the fumble rooski shenanigans. I see what you on. With the little pooch punts.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
As you can see, it ain't working, but you know what I mean. But I see what you want.
Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very
now let's go.
play.
Let's go up at the half. Stop playing games. Stop playing games.
And they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
Stop
Take some of that
playing games.
back, but make sure you're selective.
Turn it up.
in doing
Yup.
so. Understand where you want
Hey,
to
one
throw
more
the
step. That
football
should have been a
and make
flag.
sure it's open
You know what I
before
mean?
the ball leaves your hands.
Stop playing games.
Fifth
Let's go.
catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
No. Thank you.
Now Dart.
Better get that man some help. I don't know what you're thinking. That man about to get worked on. No Diddy.
Here's Dart once more.
Woo,
And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well.
We're gonna need
this
some
series.
help over there.
For them, though.
I can
Still
tell you
2
that.
more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Michael Jackson, you are not alone.
On the give, it's Tracy. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he hit him!
He shook his head.
He hit him.
He released that throw. He knew it was going to be
Oh,
wrong.
man, that was illegal contact down the field.
Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
That's trash, yo. Get out of here.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
This is always a tricky angle for a right-footed kicker because he's trying to draw it to the center of the uprights, but instead he pushes it to the right, and it's no good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Eagles now at 2-5 to start play. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, it's Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
User pick.
And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Throwing again is Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Back to throw again. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll hand it to Tracy. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. That is caught, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final.
He got in between them. He split. Split them.
Gano the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
Now, yeah, I left enough time for you to turn the ball over again.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They go play action with Hurts. Dancing to his left. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Big 6.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Let's keep the party going.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
That boy did the call drill on you.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Dart. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 41 yards.
Party going.
No doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season.
Party
He's
going.
been a big play guy from the word
Slung
go,
that thing
and
down
continues
there.
to be one with another one right there.
On the run is Tracy. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Out of the gun, here's Dart. Touchdown, Giants! Darius Slayton, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Cano now to add the extra point.
Ran off 21 straight points. Told you, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Cano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Just telling you what it is. You know, I was trying to let you know. I think you.
No, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Yeah, I think that ball should have came out.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
You don't know what he gonna do.
Play action. Here's Hurts. On the move to his left. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
On his head.
The numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. This short
Oh, we got that picked off.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Got to give credit where it's
Bro, that
due.
was a pick,
Really
yo.
nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after.
That was a pick, yo. Hey, man. About to be eating 2 and 6 sandwiches, my brother.
Now 3rd down.
They're going to want to have a press conference. They're going to want to have a press conference on Monday.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
They're going to want to have... Oh! But you catch it off the tip, though. But I don't catch it off the
He
tip.
saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete.
Don't do nothing crazy now. You at home.
They decided the
You
opportunity
at home.
was
Don't
there.
do nothing crazy.
Launched a deep
All right?
ball.
Oh, see, don't do it.
He's
Don't do it to
unable get
yourself.
away from the defender,
All right?
Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So you're supposed to use that home momentum. You know what I mean? You can punt it. You at home. This is desperation. This reeks of desperation.
They're going to try and throw.
This reeks of desperation. It reeks of it.
Here's another interception. Picked off by
Reeks of
Bobby
desperation. When you
Okereke.
could have just punted it. You know, could have had a long field to go. Defense could have showed up. Crowd could have got excited. Now you got him getting ready to walk to the parking lot. Now you got him getting ready to walk to the parking lot. Now you got him getting ready to walk to the parking lot.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive.
Now you got him getting ready to walk to the park. Hey, I'll take 5 yards of play. I'll take 5 yards of play. I'll take that.
Screen pass, backdoored him, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
On the throw led him too much.
I know, right?
Time.
That's what I'm wondering.
That seemed to be a run pass option.
Exactly, he should have.
Like that. Was
It was definitely over the shoulder.
It certainly was, because what you're trying to do is draw people up.
Definitely over the shoulder.
And hopefully people can run past them downfield. But in any event,
and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time
This
thus
is crazy.
far. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
but there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been
see, he took
a
a-
good quarterback
yeah, it's
along the
ball
way who
placement.
threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Wow.
And that's caught inside the 30.
I done clicked the man
And
off
he's
his
able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field.
Yeah.
A big play there for Philly.
Nah, just didn't time it right.
So
But that's
the big
all right, 'cause
play
all it's
means
gonna do
just
is
like
end in a
that, they'll
turnover for
operate
you
from the
anyway.
red zone now on 1st down. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Do it again.
Officially, it will go as a
Do it again.
1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Take another loss.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And Barkley will try to punch it in.
Do it again.
He's not going to get there.
Do it again. I know you feel good. Do it again.
Blown up in the backfield. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does
So
not.
Dexter Lawrence can go ahead and put and stop him 3 yards in the back. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want to see.
From the field goal unit. They've got 4
Yes.
yards to
This is
go.
what we want to see,
Fourth
y'all.
and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Big Dexy, let's go. Let's cook.
Throwing his Hurts.
Yep.
And it's going to be batted down.
Yup.
It will go the other way with a football.
Yup. In my white tee. Yep. In my.
Fourth and goal from the 4. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit.
Yeah, he playing 20 yards off on me, scared.
And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit
Scared.
over the sideline?
Been cooking him all game.
Now, third quarter action from Philadelphia.
Been cooking him all game. Fricassee.
Running left is Tracy. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing his dart.
Oh, good
And
grief.
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andrew Makuba. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
We're getting set up for what should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting
Great
game.
fourth quarter. I'm about to beat the brakes off this man in the fourth quarter.
Equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here.
Gotta
late in the
get
third
him.
quarter.
Hurts will throw. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie.
Yeah, that happened to me earlier. I was trying to throw it to Malik Neighbors on the out route. He ain't throw the ball. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Yeah, I had to as well. That's what got. I'm still
Now
up.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, I had to as well. I'm still winning.
Pushing through tacklers at the 30.
Still winning. Special teams are special teaming. You know what I mean? For 4 quarters.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
For 4 quarters.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Jordan. Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Get out of here, man. 5 picks, bro. Like, this is nuts. This is crazy.
Back in this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
That's crazy.
What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
For that to be the case in a dry weather game is one thing. For that to be the case in a wet game is a totally different thing. That's crazy. Now, fumbles, I'll give you. 5 interceptions in a rainstorm? Okay. Okay. Philly cheesesteak special.
They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight.
With all the computer love, still ain't home.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
The offense on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Oh, that was interference.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. A nice play design there with a touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Third and 5. They'll look to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle 1st down. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will
Indeed.
to the 35-yard line.
Indeed it is. Thank you for the free advertisement.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. To throw now, Dart. He's got Slayton on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
No, we strong over here.
Conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much
Strong over here.
trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. That one a first down pickup of 8. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game and still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here we go on 4th down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. And look, they got it. Good for them, but they were within his range. I know that would have been a long field goal. I'm kind of surprised he didn't kick it, though.
I guess what he's going to have to do is frame it as, I just had so much confidence in the offense there, that's why I went for it. It's not me saying you couldn't have made that field goal. I'm going to need you later. Stay ready.
Yeah, he did have the one miss earlier, but you're right. Stay ready. There's still plenty of time in this game. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now 2nd and 4. throwing dart. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter
what. I mean, he literally bumps into the receiver in the end zone, bro. Like, it's illegal contact in the end zone. It's crazy. I'm bending the route. I'm bending the route, and he literally makes contact with the receiver. That's for 6 interceptions in a rainy game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. This now a 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen
no, it wasn't really, but I mean, good win for you, but that game was horrible.
Or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra run.
I don't even care about losing. The six nonsense interceptions. You're not gonna get 6 interceptions in the game, period. Not let alone in a rain. Man, whatever, man. This is stupid. And then I don't get none of mine though. All the ops that I had to get them, I dropped every last one of mine. Just stupid, yo. Yeah, but that's it for the year.
Again, it's Barkley.
So,
and he'll take this for
that'll be next season, bro.
To be the final play of this ball game. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Bullshit,
and I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after